Here's one for you, Gabby. And I asked Ali this. Do you think the penalty miss was as bad as Mane's miss?
Mane's miss was shocking. Like
I couldn't believe
it. Like he wasn't really off balance either. He's got to hit that low, haven't you? Anywhere low, it's a goal. I think you can't afford to hit that over the bar.
Yeah, it's like an easier chance than the penalty.
But he's known for that though, Mane. He scored an amazing amount of goals, but sometimes he misses so many chances. Can be quite erratic in front of goal, can't he?
Liverpool could be 12 points behind Manchester City by the next time they play. But by the time they play Chelsea on the 2nd of January, if Pep's men win their 2 games, which is obviously a distinct possibility. We've got Brentford and Arsenal. Both. Absolutely. Distinct possibility. Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp spoke after the match. We said after the match, Gabby, he was not happy, and he took responsibility for his side's surprising loss.
To lack of rhythm. So I know who likes explanations after you lose a game, but I don't have a proper one, to be honest. We were on so many individual performances were below level tonight. It's really strange. I can't explain it in a moment. Something was not right. And look, my job is before the game to figure out who's in the best shape and start the game. So I'm not sure I would have made a lot of different choices, but anyway, I'm responsible for that. And so I didn't like the game, but anyway, a defeat is only a real defeat if you don't learn of it, and we still have the chance to learn from it, and that's what we try.
I know he took the responsibility, Gabby, but talking to Cass earlier on, you could see he was angry, he was disappointed in the level of performance. Is that, clearly we'll find out tonight, but what a boost that has given City going into their game tonight.
And do they need any help? You know, you look at City at the moment, the way they're playing, they look like they're going to beat every team by at least 3 goals. It probably won't be any different tonight as well. So, like you says, by the time Liverpool play Chelsea, if it's 12 points, what does that do to you mentally? You know, got to catch 12 points on Manchester City. They don't even look like drawing a game. Never mind losing 2 to 3 games. So Liverpool have made it hard for themselves last night and even last week against Spurs, dropping points.
Yeah, see, if you add in that when Chelsea and Liverpool play, that if one of them lose, they're going to be too far away from City without a doubt. And if they draw, they've both dropped obviously another 2 points if we expect City to go on and win the next 2 away games, which it's very hard to make an argument not winning.
But me watching last night and watching Chelsea recently and watching Liverpool last night and watching Manchester City, for me, Liverpool haven't got enough goals from centre midfield. You know, you look at Manchester City, they have Bernardo Silva can score. You know, Gundogan likes to run in the box and score. Kevin De Bruyne will score goals. Last night for me, Chamberlain was very poor.
Wide men and midfielders.
I was watching Chamberlain last night and I'm thinking, you're not doing enough to be in a team that wants to challenge for the title. And literally 2 minutes later, Chamberlain comes off, Keita comes on. So I think that's a problem for Liverpool. If Jota, Salah and Mane aren't scoring goals, you know, they've got no one in midfield that they can rely on to score goals. Having replaced Wijnaldum, they need someone else like him to get on the ball and make things happen.
He's not played well at PSG.
I know he's not.
Have him back, come back.
He's not had a good time. He's been left out of the team.
It's going to cost you $100,000 a week less, but you can come back.
We're not getting carried away, because Liverpool had chances on another. They could have and maybe should have certainly taken something from that game. But I'm listening to you, Gabby. You're not happy with the. I'm just don't think you're happy with the midfield, really, are you?
Yeah, I just look at Chamberlain since he's left Arsenal to Liverpool. He's not really gone on that next level. You know, you look at...
There's been moments, Gab, hasn't there?
Yeah, but you look at England's midfielders and you can't see him breaking into England's squad again, can you? The way he's playing at the moment. And for Klopp to bring him off and bring Keita on, who's probably more defensive-minded than Chamberlain. So for me, he's not doing enough. Henderson wasn't at his best, but, he's been brilliant all season. Fabinho was back in. He wasn't great either.
Both didn't look fit.
Yeah, I thought Dewsbury Hall... He ran the game.
He was tremendous.
He ran the game in that midfield, and he's got to take a lot of credit himself because... young lad coming through, breaking through to the team. He was outstanding last night.
Gabby, I thought down the left-hand side, I've got to say, Leicester were excellent in particular. Thought the left full-back, Luke Thomas, played Salah as well as anybody's played him all season. You're right, Dewsbury Hall was tremendous.
2 centre-halves who were centre midfielders.
Correct.
They done excellent.
And then, to be fair to Brendan, the substitution bringing Lookman on the left-hand side
made massive.
Was a match-winning decision.
On that as well, when we talk about the chances, because Schmeichel's made a fantastic save. He's been man of the match. Yeah. Okay, he's missed a penalty, Salah as well. So they've had their chances along the way. But even set pieces, and you touched on there, 2 central midfielders playing the centre half.
Yeah.
Matip's had numerous times to get on the end of something from a set piece, and they didn't convert anything. I thought they were quite guilty against a team that have been known to be poor on set pieces. Liverpool didn't punish them at all.
But what I liked as well, though, is that, Brendan Rodgers had a bit of stick lately, hasn't he? Everyone's saying that he's not doing great. He's Leicester, shouldn't get top 6 club, shouldn't get top 4 club, sorry. But his tactics were spot on last night. It wasn't working, the 2 up front. Iniacho and Vardy wasn't working. So he's not afraid to take a player off. Come on, Iniacho, you're off. Lookman, you come on. Change the tactics. Chowdhury more defensive, you come off. Tielemans on. And the tactic was spot on because Lookman caused Trent Arnold all sorts of problems.
Well, you touched on it there. Well, Brendan, for the first time probably at Leicester. Well, he was getting a little bit of stick. You could hear the discontent from some of the Leicester fans. Yep. However, Gab, I've got to say, said to Cass, immediately Schmeichel saved that penalty. The difference in the reaction from the supporters was absolutely unbelievable. From that moment on, the Leicester fans got a grip of themselves and got a grip of their team and supported their team.
That's what it should be, though. That was a fortress a couple of seasons ago. That's what it should be, shouldn't it? They should use that fan base they've got and the players that they've got available. They should be giving Liverpool, teams like Liverpool, Chelsea, tougher games. So credit to Leicester last night.
So could we add in... is it too simplistic just to say, well, if you're not clinical enough, that is the result? That's what you pay for.
Mane's got to score that. Huge price. He's got to score that.
Well, it's funny. I'm in agreement with you. This will be an interesting one. I think Mane's chance is an easier chance than the penalty.
1,000%. 1,000%.
Particularly for a goal scorer. Particularly for a goal scorer and centre forward, you're wanting that chance all day. I need to say he makes a brilliant run on the inside of Castagna. Castagna. He makes a lot of he does make a lot of his runs outside, but he just comes inside Castagna, and it's brilliant because his body movement gets across him. He takes his touch well.
Great touch.
Yeah.
And
even
he's there. It's on the plate.
The goal's gaping.
He's got to score. And even quickly, they missed Robertson last night. You forget how good he is, mate.
But honestly, God, I thought he did all right,
But I mean, like Robertson, you know what? Look at the goal that he set up for Liverpool for Jota against Spurs. You're just going to get that from Robertson, aren't you? Tomiskas, he done well, but I feel like Robertson would have added more going forward.
Gab, I said to Cass, and I'm maybe nitpicking a little bit. I don't think Trent covers himself in a lot of glory at the goal. I think Lookman
doesn't follow him, does he?
No. I think he allows Lookman to get a run on him. Listen, the kind of 1-2, the give and go he plays, and he takes a touch across Matip on the finish. Pace and power's excellent. But I just think Trent can do a little bit more to stay with him.
But don't you think that wingers with speed and skill will do that to Trent? We know how good he is going forward, but Lookman's not trying that with Kyle Walker. He's not even attempting that. Kyle Walker's going to be sprinting back and tackling him. Trent going forward, outstanding, but that's the problem, isn't it? Defensively, you're going to get moments like that in games and it cost them.
Yeah, the one thing you can say, and we'll touch on it, there's a brilliant 3 points for Leicester. Can they make the top 6? It'd be interesting. Can they get 1 or 2 players back?
Keep it 0-0.
Absolutely.
You've always got a chance, and then something like what happened did.
100%.
But it gives life to like Manchester United, Spurs, Arsenal. If Liverpool and Chelsea draw, Arsenal can start catching Liverpool and Chelsea. They're not that far ahead of Arsenal and Spurs. Especially Spurs have got games in hand, so it's going to open it up for more teams.
I'm not sure it will, though, to be honest, because
I'm clutching on her.
Well, no, I just think it's a disappointing result for Liverpool.
You don't like Liverpool,
or
Leeds,
or
Newcastle.
On another day, as I say, we better finish it. We won the game.